Mm. All right, let's get this thing over with. So I'm going back to sleep. Yes, this is another joint. The title one last thing is I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you knucklehead something. People are complaining about, you know, it's bad enough complaining about school. School exists. I don't care what nobody says. It's a smaller school. It's not the high school. It's not the whatever. People want him to start an online school. He doesn't want to start an online school because he wants to physically see the kids and he wants to teach the have other adults teach kids. And guess what? If you haven't heard it by now, there are certain people who would teach kids for free. So fuck what you think. What was up there? You complained about this from oh, you were complaining about this. Uh Here's the website. It said Dr. Umar does not have a website. Dr. Umar does not have a website. FDMG members, are you an FDMG member? And also, you can yeah, still sells merch on there. I don't think if it's on here or he sells it on another line. And then you can contact him. Okay? So stop saying he doesn't have a website. Where's the website? It's right there. DrUmarJohnson.com. So, Mahogany. If you look at I think not this video, I think it's like 3 videos before, you would see that the reason why your face was on the thumbnail was because you were talking about your brother the other day. And all we said was, we love you and we are riding for you. What up, young? We are riding for Mahogany because you said, I'm paraphrasing, you said that no one supports you. I don't know if you were talking about your family or you were talking about some other thing. Fuck getting support by all these knuckleheads. Because none of these knuckleheads are going to respect you no way. They don't even respect black women. But we said we was riding for you. That's all we said. I didn't call you a hater. I just basically said, we love you, we'll support you. Now, I'm not calling you out specifically because each and every time I show myself, it's not like you get agitated. It's just I'm waiting for you to go ahead and spill it. Spill the beans. Say what you gotta say. So you get nervous. Ain't no need to get nervous. I've heard it all before. I've heard it all. This is what the internet does. It just refurbishes old shit from the past, puts it on there, and act like it's new news when it's old news. Have you ever done that in your life? We're gonna take some old videos of Umar and we gonna put them in there as if he did it yesterday. Come on, dude. It's too early in the morning for this shit. So I showed y'all the website. If you haven't seen the website, rewind the tape back. I just showed you the website. What else is they're complaining about? What else are these people complaining about? He has not shown any receipts. Well, I remember playing a video a long time ago about him being transparent by having people come into school, and you seen people working inside that building. There were people working inside that building. You seen a couple of white dudes working inside of it. I had to find it, but if you look hard enough, one of them was in the ceiling working on the electricity or working on whatever they're working on. But you don't give them no credit for that. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. He doesn't respect women. He doesn't respect women. Women don't respect themselves. You haul off, you gyrate, you show your little asses online. Y'all some hypocrites. Saja Ali gave the formula of how to treat your man. Now, I don't condone everything that she says or what I read about her, but Sasa Ali, to me, is right for black women. And Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Kevin Samuels teach black men how to behave, how to dress, how to get your weight up? Didn't he do all that? And y'all just straight tore him down. That's interesting. Why am I even black men? Let's see. Let's see here. Got a whole bunch of, there we go. Got a whole bunch of videos there. There you go.
Guys, you have. Once it sucked, take that out of there. Reframe what success looked like. I went and talked to some women. Stop caring about the outcome. The attempt is what matters when you're trying to learn. You don't hit a home run the first time at bat. It's the attempt. You got to get your shot better. It's the attempt. You got to take thousands and thousands of shots before it becomes automatic. But if every time you shoot, you call this brick, lame, weak, sucker, you'll quit. Guys, you have to understand your self-talk. I went and talked to some women, and of course it sucked. Take that out of there. Reframe what success looked like. I went.
There's more. There's more. Let me see. And the brother was on point. The brother was on point. Most men, Sam being a man, self-man. Okay, I'm straight. Let's see.
Say, this is what the fuck I am. No matter how I got here, no matter what. If I want this, I'm going to have to do some things. I'm going to have to improve my diet, do some resistance training, do some cardiovascular. I'm going to have to do all these things, and I'm going to have to be consistent. It's going to have to be a lifestyle change. Real brother, just smart, logical, red pill
loving man not do it if it's going to increase his outcomes. I'm a cancer survivor. I was in the gym 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. The first time I actually put on some real muscle and I had some pecs and some traps and triceps, I experienced something I had never experienced before in my life. Women drooling over me when I took my shirt off because I actually had a chest. And I was like, God damn. You don't think that was motivation to go in there and pump more weight? You goddamn right, because it's hardwired into it. Dude, disdain the things you cannot have. One of the third law number, it does look better. I like it. You asked me about a leather jacket, and I showed you there was a fucking chasm between there and here. But there was some point in time where Donovan had to say, "This is what the fuck I am. No matter how I got here, no matter what. If I want this, I'm going to have to do some things. I'm going to have to improve my diet, drink some water, do some resistance training, do some cardiovascular. I'm going to have to do all these things, and I'm going to have to be consistent. It's going to have to be a lifestyle change because even if I get it, I have to maintain it. So what has to happen? I have to find something that's going to work. Donovan had to find something that's going to work in Donovan's life. But then dropping all that weight, your knees aren't as jacked up, your back isn't. You don't have to worry about all these other things that internally or externally. Now, the side benefit is just love it. Right. Dudes admire it, but he did it for him. So you cannot tell me that if you're sitting out there and you're 300 some odd pounds, you wouldn't want to have the result Donovan had. But are you ready to do the goddamn work? See, that work is harder than the work I'm talking about right now. Right. Let me tell you something. Every guy can simply be sexier just like that in 2 seconds. By spraying on a goddamn cologne. That's it. A woman's nose, you don't need to know why. Stop asking why. Right. That's the number one question. Stop asking why and just do what the teacher tells you. When I was in Kung Fu, Daniel's son, Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, sand the floor. Don't ask why you sand the floor. Go fucking wax the cars. If I tell you to wear a cologne, because I need to know why. Do you believe I know what I'm talking about? And if I do, go do what I say. Go do what I say, and then go see the results for yourself. Because
Sugar bum. Don't worry, I ain't gonna be long. I was being called out again. Oh, a little word of advice. Before you come after Umar, you come after everybody else. The same thing you say about Umar is the same thing you say about Kevin Samuels. The same thing you say about Kevin Samuels is the same thing you say about Derrick Jackson. The same thing you say about Derrick Jackson. The same thing you say about everybody else. When you gonna come on the platform? Sugar Bomb, when you gonna come on the platform? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. So he's a sexist, he's a narcissist, he's this, he's that, he's stealing money. If he's stealing money, he's doing a sloppy ass job. He's really doing a sloppy ass job. You know why? Saint the Sinner allegedly stole $40 million from the black community. Who was the attorney? I have him in my head. I just can't say it. I'll think of his name in a minute. Tommy Sotomayor duped y'all into coming out with a video that when the black community got on him, he finally came out with one. I think it was called Fatherless America. Jay Morrison, that's what I was going to say. Jay Morrison stole $11 million. Umar is barely holding on to 1 million. Barely holding on. All the you don't even count all the deductions and everything. You don't count nothing. Because you don't know what it takes. You just think one way, right? You just think one way, and it just goes over your head. He should do this. He should do. Why the fuck is he telling? Why the fuck are you telling him what he should do? Did you donate? But like I said, you're gonna keep coming out with old videos, of hell. Where I'm surprised they didn't ask fine old girl, big old girl from Atlanta, where she scrawled a little big ass up there and threw a book back. I'm surprised you didn't find her. I'm surprised you didn't find her and ask no question. I'm surprised. She ran up on there and threw that book bag on that stage. Now, what if that were a bomb? Y'all wouldn't care. You would not care. You wouldn't. You don't give a shit now. Why is all this hate? Why do you always say hate when you on lock? Why you and your why all these supporters say that we hate? Because you do. Anybody in their right mind would say, if this is such a scam, right? If this was such a scam, why are you pouring money out? Why are you telling other people? Other people would have common sense to know not to give this man money. Common sense comes a long way. Common sense would tell you, those who do not support Umar or would not support him or heard his name once and just, like, fuck it. He's too much of a grift, blah, blah, blah. But you're going on here, like I said, hoping to get that Kevin Samuel status. And there's very few of you that try. Try again. It's all for a click and a view. That's why us Umar supporters are silent. But now some of us are starting to speak out. Some of us are starting to speak out because this is so ridiculous. There are other things that you can talk about other than Umar bullshit. But then again, that's just y'all makeup. Hatred is the new black. But Donald Trump just signed an executive order for all you knuckleheads out there that like to burn flags. You better not burn no more flags. Otherwise, it's a year in jail. It's a year in jail. And he's going to try to get the Supreme Court to follow up on it. Now, it's unconstitutional, but he's the president. So we'll see what happens. If this goes through, any of you who's caught burning flags, that's a year for your ass. Because he believes that burning flags might start a riot. But you weren't about Umar. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be. I don't know why I'm up. Oh, yeah, now I know why I am up. Because Mahogany has some questions for me. It's like, why is Umar like this and why is Umar like that? He don't have no respect for women. I don't know who the fuck told you that. I mean, just because he acts a certain way, every man acts a certain way. What situation was that? I just remember him putting all that money and all that effort into a couple of things, and no one ever talks about the fact that he gets vandalized. No one brings up the vandalism. Nobody brings up anything. It's called, if you bring up vandalism, it's an excuse. Open up the school for what? No one said anything about some dude going inside the school, and I already know who it was. Took some type of hammer or something and whacked the unit, the urinal off the pipe, and now it's just all over the fucking floor. No one even complained about the glasses of being broke. He tore the boards down, and all you could see was window tinted. All the windows were tinted. And then somebody put a brick through the window. Had to put the boards back up. Don't worry, Umar. Open up school. For what? For what? Why? I'm that close to calling. I'm that close to calling him myself and said, "Don't even come up with the school, bro. Don't even take your shit and move to Africa." My neighbor's arguing. Shit. He should have let other men help. What, the men that basically dogged him by stealing from him? You talking about those men? Or try to overcharge, or try to give him some type of dull advice? Like, it's hard to trust people. Trust me, I know. It is hard to trust people. I remember he was people were complaining about the vax. He already had customized the vax, trying to get black workers to go ahead and just put it up there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what, but he ended up calling white workers, and guess what? They had that bitch up in 2 days. Had that bitch up and working within 2 days. Come to school. What? The buildings are being vandalized because they are abandoned buildings. The buildings are being vandalized because they're abandoned buildings. So King Randall's school was an abandoned building, which some of y'all love so much. So King Randall's situation was that because it was an abandoned building? Really? Wow. Black people, boy. Oh, black people. Boy, we we got a long way to go. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. God. Van, how do you spell Vandal? Oop, oh, I gotta split that too. Give me a second. God. Yep. So King Randall School got vandalized. Quite interesting. And this is on Rumble.
What's going on, y'all, man? So I recently came across the post from King Randall. He posted on Twitter that his school has been vandalized. This post hurt me because it was done by the people that look like us. I'm going to dig deeper into that later on to this video, but before I do that, man, I want to give you a background of King Randall, right? So King Randall started a school for boys out in Albany, Georgia. He saw a need to combat the issues of young black boys falling behind in today's world. His school teaches the basic of math and reading, and also he does like preparatory things for kids, like changing the tire, changing the oil.
Were the buildings Umar purchased being vandalized prior to his purchase? No, because there was nothing to be well, there was nothing to take, or there was nothing. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm lying because somebody allegedly burned the. He had to replace the roof because somebody wanted to act like a jackass and set the roof on fire, just like he set the like somebody set those books in the big gymnasium and set them on fire too. But this was earlier on. This is when he first required the buildings. But let me continue.
Oil, working on a car, construction, doing things, building up a house, like just regular things that men should do. That's not being done no more. Let's be clear, right? He's doing that and teaching these boys those type of life skills. And the thing about the reading and the math, the boys come in and reading and doing math at the lower grade level, but by the time they finish, they exceeded the grade level, which is outstanding and astonishing in my opinion. And those are just a few examples of the things that's being done at the school. And not to mention, King Randall is only in his 20s that he's doing this. He literally started this at the age of 19. But think about this, man. Think about the students seeing this.
Let me go back. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. So I don't want to hear another word about anything about him not doing any work in that school. I don't have to hear it. Or at least don't come to me with that shit. Because in my opinion, y'all don't deserve shit. I've had it to the point where if y'all Negroes, I don't know. Again, common sense. Y'all don't have to practice it. But you put the one person, and I'm not saying all of you, you put the one person that is in office right now is jacking up your shit. He doesn't care not, and I'm fumbling on my words because I'm just so tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, but I'm not mad at I just want to say mahogany. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I'm just tired and frustrated. I was supposed to be asleep, but you were doing something like a Chris Brown challenger or something, and I was looking forward to that. But then Umar comes up. I'm like, oh god. What I should have done was say, go ahead, have at it, and log and just slogged off. Cause I know you gonna speak your speech, and I'm not telling you not to. You can say whatever you want to say. Say whatever you want to say. Everybody else is. I have that much. I have so much respect for you. It's ridiculous, right? But you fear me. You fear. Not fear, but you are hoping me saying something get mad. Have I? I've never gotten mad at you. I've never gotten. The only time I ever gotten mad is somebody said something just stupid or just ridiculous or regurgitating or talking about his daughter. Nobody has that. I don't want to say nobody has the right, but what right do you have talking about the youngest daughter? You don't. You don't know their situation. Now, Anissa, she's 23. She put herself out there. She put herself out there, and like I said, God bless her. But I'm not gonna talk about this woman on my channel anymore. I've been said that. We don't know the situation right now because number one, Umar has not said anything in a week. And even with all that, he has been silent. You still got O'Shea Dookie Jackson making videos saying that he's done, he's over, he's finished, he's cooked. It ain't you're not gonna get rid of. You're not gonna get rid of Umar. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Unless somebody offs him, you're not getting rid of him. And oh, today is the 26th. I thought the 25th was a Monday. That was yesterday. I thought the schools was supposed to be auctioned off. What was up with that? The school's supposed to be auctioned off. What up with that? What up with that? The schools were auctioned off. False. The dilapidated buildings were going to get auctioned off and sold. False. But only a few cats made a video on it. Even that hating ass nigga, he had Jay Wick, Jay Wright, Jay Asshole. He had no choice but to make that video because he's a hater himself. Now, just for laughs and kicks, but I'm gonna say this to Mahogany, and I'm gonna be done with it. I'm not gonna be done with her because I'm not mad. Sis, I'm not mad at you. I'm not any of these things. I'm just tired because the black community ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking hypocrites at this point. Y'all select, pick, and choose who to talk shit to. Derek Jackson gets a pat. Well, Derek Jackson gets talked about by black men. Hell, O'Shea Jackson, the reason why he's in Uganda was because he was scamming for some pussy. All these motherfuckers, even Tariq Nasheed, all these knuckleheads, you let off the hook. But Dr. Umar, oh boy, whoo! That same hate that you're giving him is strengthening all his other supporters. And he's getting new supporters. He's getting new ones. So it's like 50-50. You love them, you hate them, it's whatever. It's whatever. I ain't gonna even do it today. I'll do it next week. So I say keep hating on haters. Keep hating on. Hey, they hated on Joe Clark. They hated on Joe Clark. And he had East Side High running for so many years until they had to shut it down. But if Umar were gone today, what would y'all be talking about tomorrow? If Umar were gone today, what would y'all be talking about tomorrow? The same shit. It's a war between black men and black women. A war going on between us. And we have nothing to show. We have all these things. We are the most consumed people on this. We're the most consumers. The best ones at that. But we have nothing to show for it. We have nothing to show for our interests. And there are a few people that tell you, come work for me. And I'll get, give you this for a certain wage. I'll pay you $20 an hour. If you work and you do this, I'll even get you the training and all this and all this. But once you do it, you get there, you get the same exact thing that the white man gets. You get all these type of excuses. If he's late, if he's not on, if he just makes up excuses each and every single time, does not even work, not even his work uniform or whatever, you're gonna complain about that. Then you're gonna complain about how women ain't structural enough. They're not wearing the proper clothing. They're not giving you any head. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. It's just all draining. It's all draining. But I'm going to say again for the very last time, Mahogany, if you get this, no one is mad. Your opinion is your opinion. And and the other one thing you said, and I gotta go. The one thing you said that when I asked you a question in the chat, you said, "Can you name one thing? Can you name one thing good about Umar?" And you said, "No." Now paraphrasing, you don't think he's a good person, which is nonsense. Umar has done a lot of things, whether you know it or not. He has done a lot of things. And just because he didn't do it in Delaware, okay, T Pre, he didn't do it in Delaware. How do you know he hadn't done it in Delaware? How big is Delaware? Come on now. How big is fucking Delaware? Hell, he resides in Philly. And he's been done shit. He's been lectured in Philly. He's lectured everywhere. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. I could play clips all day of him lecturing kids and mentoring kids. Come on, bro. But we want to treat them like the military or something. What do you want him to do? What the fuck do you want him to do? I'm honest. I'm being honest here. What the fuck do you want him to do? Crickets. Because at the end of the goddamn day, Ifa Tunde is winning whether you realize it or not. He's already required something that you yourself couldn't muster. I'll do an online school. Well, guess what? They'll just be robots then. My children ain't no goddamn robot. I'm gonna have them react. I'm gonna have them go to a physical school where they can react to other people. And this is one of the reasons why niggas don't go out. Well, let me not say that. Boys do not go outside and play as much. But you see all these Mexicans, all the Asians, all the Mexicans, all of everybody else playing with kids, and we're just the ones out there looking crazy. There are very few black kids I see out in the playground now. Very few. It used to be a time where parks were filled. Parks were filled full of children. Now look where they at. They just staying inside. Playing video games. Give me a freaking break. Who would you rather mentor your kids? Charleston White? Come on. We're a joke. We're a joke. We are a joke. We are a joke. We are a whole joke. You let Charleston White mentor your kids? Oh, I guess. If we're that desperate. I'm going to tell all these girls about Umar and how evil he is. Name one evil thing that he's done. I'm not talking about bad. I'm talking about evil. What is the one evil that? Well, oh, he didn't talk. He didn't talk polite. He called his daughter. What was it? Baby Smurf. Really? Really? Oh, God, this is these people here. These people. Jesus Christ. We're fucked. We're totally fucked. We're screwed. We are very screwed. Let me not. If something happened with your kids, let me just put their full name out there. Their full name, their full information out there. Let me just put their shit out there. Oh, God, that's crazy. That's just crazy. What else are they complaining about? What else are they complaining about? We're complaining about a lot of things. And again, forgive me for fumbling over my words. It is almost 7:00 in the morning. It's almost 7:00 in the morning. He don't tell me how to dress. He don't tell me. He don't tell me. He don't tell me. He don't tell me. I was like, then you don't have to roll with the motherfucker. But I bet if you don't, somebody else will. This is how it goes. If you don't roll with the motherfucker, somebody else. Hey, CJ. If you do not have first of all, he has to vent you first before anything, right? I would hope he would do that first, because the last couple of times with females didn't go so well, especially with this heifer. And let me not go into the whole Siobhan thing. I'm not gonna do it anymore. She's a hoe. That's all I'm gonna tell you. She did some whole wickedest things, and yes, you can sue her for that. It may not be HIPAA, but you can definitely sue her for defamation. We're not playing those games. If that was me, I would have definitely had her ass in court. Take me to court, fine, I definitely will. Because guess what? On my father's side, my cousin female on my father's side of the family, she's a fucking lawyer. That's all I should say. You can definitely sue. You can definitely sue her for talking shit about me. Is this it? But guess what? She's a mother. I'm a mother. She's the mother. He's the mother. He's the mother. He's the mother. He's not fucking you. Don't go there. He's not fucking you. Or he's not. You're not on his Shango stick. Why does he come up with these stupid ass names? Shango stick. You're not on his Shango stick, so I don't even know why you even bother to mention that shit. You're not even on his Shango stick. But you don't. I would never come over to your house, take care of your moms. We have fallen out. I'm leaving and out the door. I'm not even addressing you. Just give me the money that you owe me. Boom, put it in my hand. I'm out. Which the man paid this woman, but now she's out with she's out on a vengeance tour, which don't make a difference because all that shit's gonna run out sooner than later. All that shit's gonna run out sooner than later. He had something in his bag. Why was that producer? Why was Marianne in his bag to begin with? Why was he in it? Why was she in his bag? That's a violation. I mean, goddamn, we just gonna do whatever we want to do without consequences and repercussions. If that was me, she would have gotten blasted a long time ago. It's like I told you not to get in my bag, didn't I? Oh, now he wanna hurt women. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't hurting yourselves in the process. Just shut up. Just the ignorance of these people. Would you mind if I go in your bag, sir? Ma'am, do you mind if I go in your bag? Without your permission, can I go in your bag? I'll probably find some dirty underwear. or like a let me not say that. I'm thinking the worst in my mind. You do not do that. You do not go into somebody else's bag just because you have a funny suspicion. If you have a funny suspicion, why did you call the police? Everything else, you call them to cancel his Cash App, call him to cancel his GoFundMe. You call him from all this type of shit. You call him to freeze his accounts. And once again, FDMG is coming because he paid the bill. And today is what? The 26th. I thought the 25th, he was gonna have that shit tucked. I thought he's gonna have that shit too. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Boy. Shouts out to Philly, Phil. Keep doing your thing, Philly. All the Umar supporters, even though who aren't supporters and they on the defense trail, much love to you. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. And it's like one said, you don't know what it takes or what it requires for a commercial building that big. You don't know what type of shit you have to fit. Pretty much everything is done except the floors. That was a lot of money being poured in there. We want to see receipts. For what? We want to see how much money you poured in there. For what? You don't ask the white man to pour out his fucking receipts. So stop asking Omar for his. Fucking hypocrites. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. We want to see his bank account. Wow. He's not transparent. He was transparent enough. Because of the many videos that I've done on him, he's very transparent. Very fucking transparent. Y'all just want to see dollar signs. If you were to see dollar signs, would you contribute more? No, you wouldn't. Nope, you wouldn't. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. No, you wouldn't, because we're poor. We're poor. We got bills to pay, but I see you at the beauty salon. I thought you said you weren't poor. I see you at the movie theaters. I thought you said you were poor. Bruh, I ain't got the money, Umar. You can reach me next week, then I'll see you at the mall. If you don't get out of my face with that bullshit, oh, I see your ass at the mall. I see your ass at the chicken shack or some shit. How much for? It's like for a big ass plate of gizzards and noodles and everything else. Like $20 a plate. But $20 could have went a long way. Putting at least 10 in that school. Well, we don't go grocery shopping anymore. And I don't know where you shop for a bag of cheese to be $15. I don't know where you shop. Is this like a regular bag or like a king size bag? Requiring minds want to know. Requiring minds want to know. So keep on making your videos. Who cares? Who fucking cares? You ignored so many of the telltale signs, and this is the reason why. I hope it's just because he's going to be in Vegas, possibly, maybe. I think this October, November. When he comes to Vegas, guess what? I'm gonna ask him the same question that y'all be asking me. Where's the school? I'm gonna tell you, Wilmington, Delaware. Girl walking around, some female, I ain't gonna mention no names, but some female walking around the school is like, this school's the same as it was. Do you know how big of a property that is? Do you know how much it is to maintain that shit? You don't necessarily, by the way, have to get like professionals to do the lawn or to cut the trees down. You can get Joe Schmo across the street to do all that shit for a small little fee. Are you kidding me? Everything has to be professional. Everything. Professional, 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 professional. Everything has to be professional. All these young kids ain't nothing. Get their young asses to work. Start picking up that litter that you, or better yet, get that graffiti out. That's taking away. That's sacrificing your time. I've sacrificed my money. You sacrifice your time. But you don't even want to do that. When was the last time you asked if you need any help or you need me to come paint, paint day or shit like that? Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. It's a shame. But I ask obvious questions. Mm. All right, I got it. You don't make no sense at all, sir. I think you need to go back and redo these comments. You're not making any sense at all. There's plenty of people who support Umar. What are you talking about? You know what I think it is? I think we've had a steady diet. The people in the black community, including, I almost forgot about Michi X. I almost forgot about Michi X. So you add her into that mix. So you had a steady diet of all these players, right? And they spoiled y'all to death. They spoiled y'all. Y'all gave y'all hard-earned money to these spoiled ass people, to these people, which they spoiled you with knowledge and fragrances and incense. Umar gives you a whole school, and y'all rarely support. I think it was the last the 2 years before he started collecting funds in 2014. 2016, y'all wanted y'all money back. Wait a minute, he didn't even get to school yet. We want our money back. You're supposed to open up the school. What school? What school do you require? Oh, you mean the St. Paul's College one? Which everyone failed to help him with because it was over there like $2 million or something like that. You weren't going to give him that damn $2 million. Y'all fucking broke, remember? It's crazy. Yeah, you're that comment's confusing. Either he's a scammer or he's not. That's confusing. Hey, Barb. People were recovering from a recession in 2014. That doesn't mean anything to me. That doesn't mean anything to me. If you can do all these things, right? You can buy all these things while in a recession. Excuse. Same thing with the pandemic. Even though no one was doing anything, but yet you got all these PPP loans out. There's no excuse. No excuse. It is no excuse. I feel so sorry for these children. I really do. Because now they're going to be it's going to be it's going to be a surprising thing in 2050. God willing, if I'm still here, 2050, how all these children now are going to be growing up to be young adults. I wonder what the future is going to hold for them. I wonder what the future. Oh, by the way, Barb, people been asking about the website, Umar's website. I'm going to show it one more again. Oh, here's the website. Oh my. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Select, select, select. Support, support, support. There. I just showed you another receipt on his website. That's crazy. That's some crazy work. In what year do you think the school will be open? Why? You don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna tell you that off the bat. You don't give a fuck. So why would a date be important to you? I don't discuss certain things with Umar haters. I don't. It's a waste of time because Negroes do not have patience. Patience is not one of their best virtues. When this man right here try to give you the game, you ignored him. You straight ignored him. Now there's a cop out. There ain't no goddamn cop out. Y'all don't deserve shit. You don't. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it proudly. Y'all don't deserve no shit. Y'all don't deserve no school. Y'all don't deserve shit because y'all know you know how to get along with each other. You do not. Y'all don't know how to organize. Y'all don't want to organize. Y'all don't want to work together. Y'all don't want to do shit. So why bother? Why bother? It's just one of those things where I learned a long time ago that how this thing it's selfish. It is so selfish. And many of our ancestors were selfless. But not people, yeah, y'all crashing out, y'all burning out. It's all about money, y'all. I get it. But this is no excuse. This is no excuse. Now I know. Now I wonder. I know why. Now I know why certain people say fuck the black community. I know why now. Well, you don't want to do nothing. Y'all don't want to support each other. You don't. You do not. You think just pastors and you put everything on pastors, which some pastors do. They do skim you. They do skim you. Certain investors, entrepreneurs, they skim you. They skim you. But Umar, no. Umar, Umar. He said, give up your grit money. Well, first of all, grits are what? I don't want to say white. I just want to say outright. But pretty much, if you're eating white bread or if you're eating grits, which you should be eating oatmeal, I mean, I can see all that. Just sacrifice your little bit of time, a little bit of money, a little bit of patience. He could have had all this shit done in 3 years. People keep fucking him over. And I was like, this isn't pretty good. When I saw that vax, when I saw the vax being put up, I said, we got it. But then vandalism after vandalism after vandalism after vandalism after vandalism. Fuck that. King Randall's school got vandalized. Where's your bleeding heart for him? A Republican, a supporter of Donald Trump. By the way, where's your bleeding heart for him? Fuck that. Fuck, no fucking way. Please. So there's the website. People can go on to it. Do it as you will. Put it online. Talk shit, take a piss on it, take a shit on it, do whatever you want to do. I'm done with this conversation.